Introduce the broadcast. All right. Welcome, live viewers. Welcome, replay viewers, to my broadcast. I'm simulcasting on Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, YouTube, and Haps, all with the username Tiffany TLC Music. All my own music, except one song written for me. Most of my music's modern American folk on this here acoustic guitar. But I also do some vocal looping, some bluesy songs. Hi, Molly. I have a migraine, the tail end of a migraine, so I'm being very whispery. That's why the title is Even More Mellow Music. How are you doing? Did you have a good long weekend that's still continuing? This is the last day of your 4-day weekend, right? Was it just as puttery and relaxing as you had hoped? I hope so. So I have all chill music planned because, headaches are not conducive to upbeat, loud music. I'm going to install that later. Okay. Got my iPad talking to me. That's good. Yay. I'm so glad. There's nothing like a good, relaxing staycation. Even if it's 4 days, that's a lot of relaxing. Yay. That's so great. So I debated on whether to come on today so we'll see how this goes. If I have to get off, if it's just too much, then so be it. But I can't think of anything more enjoyable to do. A lot of yard and garden work. Yay. Was the weather nice for you guys? For us, it was a high of 99. So we didn't do a lot of yard and garden work. We did a little bit in the early morning. That was about all we could muster. Yeah, migraine. Really a migraine. It's the tail end, I hope. So it's not like the most intense migraine at this moment, but I actually had a call with a friend. I asked her to do most of the talking. And then, but I didn't want to miss it. It was scheduled for this afternoon. So I had that. And now I'm coming on because honestly, there's almost nothing I can do other than sleep when I have a headache that is really migraine friendly. Reading doesn't feel good. There's just not much that feels good. It was in the high humidity. I'll bet there's a thing that says when it's 80s with X humidity, it feels like blank. I remember I lived in Boston for a summer. Did I tell you this story? Well, I lived in a brownstone. It was a MIT dormitory where I stayed as I was working. Where was I working? I think the Environmental Protection Agency. Hello, Vince. How are you doing? Sorry for my quiet talking because I have a bit of a headache, but I wanted to come on. How are you doing from Alhambra? So we're going to do Willow in the Wind, but what was I saying about that? So I lived on like the 10th story, no air conditioning in the summer. And I had never experienced anything like that because we don't really have much humidity here. My puppy George is doing really well, but there's nothing he loves more than play. Walks? No. Play. If it were up to him, we would probably play with him 4 or 5 hours a day. So that's been kind of hard. Especially because he doesn't really know how to play fetch. We've tried so hard. Our latest thing is we're throwing like 2 or 3 balls at a time just to break him out of the habit of trying to get us to play keep away with him. So, but we love him to death. He's so awesome. But he's a lot of work. How are you doing, by the way, Vince? What's new? So good to see you. Yeah, oh my God. Carrie, good to see you. Yeah, I'll bet. No, I actually don't want humidity, so. Yeah, he's still a puppy. He's like 9 months. When my baby first latched on, I knew right then and there my old life was gone. No time left to prepare. I panicked a bit at first, tried to make the job seem small, but I couldn't deny for long. My baby needed my all. I was gonna be needed like never before. No control over when or how. When I was needed, I'd be needed right now. And so I wanna be, I long to be, let me be. A willow in the wind, welcoming, adopting, accepting. A willow in the wind. I like that, Molly. Years, no. I guess that is. Years later, I can see babies are no more, babe. Not just a bad idea, but becoming an impossibility. On the way lost at sea, not just emotionally. Random days slammed with pain, nearly driving me insane. Something in me is breaking, ending like never before. No control over when and how. When it goes, it'll go right now. And so I wanna be, I long to be, let me be. A willow in the wind, welcoming, adopting, accepting. A willow in the wind. When my daddy passed away, I wasn't by his side. The nurse said, "Don't come yet," and said that he'd be fine. I know he wanted to go. I know he loved me so. I know he wouldn't have seen eye to eye, even with more time. But death had taken my daddy before we could even try again. No control over when or how. When we go right now. And so I wanna be, I long to be, let me be. A willow in the wind, welcoming, adapting, accepting. A willow in the wind. There's a time to mourn what's lost, to struggle with what's changed, for tears and pain and more. But at the end of the day, for things I cannot change, or wouldn't even if I could, for things that can be hard, whether or not they are good. I wanna dance with what comes, dance like never before, with what I've lost and what I've gained, with what will never be the same. Yeah, I wanna be, I long to be, let me be. A willow in the wind, welcoming, adapting, accepting. A willow in the wind, whether inheriting or raging or any such thing. A willow in the wind. Yeah, I wanna be, I long to be, let me be. A willow in the wind. So that was a song. I realized I didn't introduce my song. I always introduce my songs. That is a song about wanting to be flexible in the face of difficult things, whether they're things we chose, like parenting is difficult, but we want to do that usually, or whether it's something that we didn't choose, like death or something, or a migraine. So Molly, also those cheap bigger balls for Lisa's. For Lisa's? That's interesting. But I don't know what you mean for Lisa's. We do have that's interesting. What he wants to do, and I kind of think it's my fault because I did this thing with him for a while that was basically keep away. And I had a reason for doing it. It was like during dinner, I would be brushing my hair while they were working in the kitchen, and I would like kick the ball. I would try to get up and kick it. Bigger balls for kids work well for the chaser. Gotcha. Like I could see them being punctured though. You mean those like cheap big ones that you can get? They're like in huge metal fencing towers. Talking about those. Have to get something that was like he can tear almost anything into shreds. I'm sure he's not unique in that way for a puppy. But like Nerf, even we bought him a pack of tennis balls that were 4 dogs, if I recall correctly. Yeah, it was like a gun, like a Nerf gun, and tennis balls, and they'd shoot him out within minutes. He just chewed right through the first one we gave him, just gone. So that's what you're talking about. Yeah, I could see those being popped. Maybe not though. If you can't get your jaw around it, maybe not. He'd find a way. If there was a way, he would find a way. But it's tough. We got this $20 ball at PetSmart for some reason. And do you guys have PetSmarts there? Oh, lilies can do it too. Oh no, toddlers. I'll bet. But what was I saying? Guys, just so you know, in case you haven't figured this out, when I have a migraine, or when anybody has a migraine, you don't think very clearly. Like I feel like I'm like a little bit of brain fog. So just in case you notice a difference in that way. I think it is fading though. I've had that happen sometimes with broadcasting. This is really weird. That's really big. So it's full enough of air that you can't get the jaws around. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm a thinking. All right, so starting sad sweet memories. Okay, so I was thinking starting with awareness. It's all mellow music today, a third day of all mellow music. And let's see. All right. Find one that is really full. Oh, you already said that. Okay. So here we go. We're going to do starting with awareness. Perfect song for my state. And then I was thinking of ending on Sad and Sweet Memories and Tumble Star, also mellow songs. Please feel free to let us know how you're doing. I heard about Molly's very relaxing weekend, but Carrie, how are you doing? Vince, if you're still there. Anyone who's new or haven't yet had a chance to follow, please do consider doing so at Tiffany TLC Music, any of these spots, Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, YouTube, or Haps. But I really recommend Twitter because that's the only place where I make announcements also. You can watch there as well. This is a song about kind of mindfulness and acceptance. I'm starting with awareness of all that really is right now. I'm starting with acceptance that what is right now. I start with heartfelt empathy now, so that I can help bring out the best in me and we. Acceptance doesn't mean I can't see change. Empathy, it does not mean I feel the same. They just help us move in peace, come what may. 'Cause fight, flight, or freeze is not what we we need. Not in you and not in me. We want compassion and rationality. And so I'm gonna try to start with awareness of all that really is right now. Start with acceptance that what is right now. I start with heartfelt empathy now, so that I can help bring out the best in me and thee and we. It's not that I can't control what he says or does, but if I want peace of mind no matter what, and maybe help us get out of a rut. Oh my God, that's so cute, Carrie. Empathic curiosity, it guides me through. I pause to reflect before I do. I gently ask myself, is that really true? And I always try to start with awareness of all that really is right now. Start with acceptance that what is right now. I start with heartfelt empathy now, so that I can help bring out the best in me and thee and we. I'm willing to accept and mourn my unmet needs. If there's a crisis of imagination, we need disagrees. So I don't panic or resort to rewards or punishing. Without rewards or punishments, anger can't offend me. I can think of mutually beneficial strategies and make requests and not demands of anybody. And so I'm gonna try to start with awareness of all that really is right now. Start with acceptance that what is right now. I start with heartfelt empathy now, so that I can help bring out the best in me and thee and we. Without demands or threats, I can give my love freely. 'Cause to condition my love, it hurts both you and me. And invites us each to fight, flight, or freeze. Yet we want peace without and peace within. So healing and collaboration can really begin. So we can be all that we can be through thick and thin. And so I'm gonna try to start with awareness of all that really is right now. Start with acceptance that what is right now. I start with heartfelt empathy now, so that I can help bring out the best in me and they and we. Macomb Township, Trevor. I didn't know you lived in Macomb Township. Welcome. Hi, Trevor. Let me go back here. You're putting cherries to make jam? You have cherries and you're making jam out of cherries? You have a cherry tree? Ooh, I love cherries. My only bummer about cherries is they're not in season very long. That's so funny. I'm just picturing a toddler saying, pretty cool. They're pretty cool. And beautiful. Oh no. It's the puppy in her, totally. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, Carrie. That's so awesome. You're in pretty good shape if you can do that. Dang. That's pretty awesome. That sounds really fun. Cute. I guess I need to I forgot how much work a toddler is. Hey, is it a little town? Must be. What's the population? I grew up in the town of Occidental, Trevor, from age third grade until like my first year of high school, I think. And I think it was my first year of high school. Yeah, thereabouts. And we had less population, under 1,000. I lived on a 10-acre redwood forest. How big is your city or town? So I have a tail end of a migraine, so that's fun. But I'm just gonna do, yet another day of mellow music. So I'm gonna do Sad and Sweet Memories and Tumble Star. How big is it? Do you know, Trevor? Macomb Township. We could find that. We could find that out right now. Did you know? Oh no, we can't. Oh no, I just did something horrible. Sorry, guys. I just did that. I did something bad. Oh, that's big. Oh my God, Molly, what would I do with a 5-gallon bucket of cherries? Are you kidding me? Oh, they're expensive too. We get organic cherries. Man, they're expensive. Dang a lang. That's sweet. All right. So this next song is about parents, and they do the best they can. And we can empathize with them, but also with ourselves. It's not an either or proposition. Oh, wow. That's a lot of growth. It's like almost doubled. Wow. You can empathize with parents, even if you really didn't like how they treated you. And you can also empathize with yourself. It can go both ways. And this is how I applied that to my parents and my growing up, which was tough at times, really tough. Oh, dried cherries. I just love cherries plain. Are you going to eat some of them without doing anything? Oh, wow. Good. Good. Gotta eat some of them. Okay. Let's see. I remember our house, the happy times in our house, together with my mom and dad. When it split apart, I felt so sad. It wasn't everything it could be. Didn't always know how to care for me. But I loved our little family. The peace and the stability. Sad and sweet memories. I'm glad, so glad for what you gave to me. Though you didn't always know just how to meet my needs. You both mean so much to me. You as a single mom wasn't easy for you or me. I needed more support and harmony. Wow. But your parents, they didn't show you what to do. And parenting alone is so much harder too. Which is why I'm so amazed at the sweet friendship that we have today. I love the connection connection we share. Now we ended up close somehow. Sad and sweet memories. Glad, so glad for what you gave to me. Though you didn't always know just how to mean my needs. You both mean so much to me. I really missed our time there from before the split. You wrote a lullaby for me and sang it with such tenderness. Your tenderness, it carried on and on. But your focus on me seemed almost gone. But I know it was so very hard to lose your family. Wow. So hard, I think maybe it hurt to look at me and really see. Yet I've come to treasure what you're able to give. And I'm so grateful for every day that you live. Sad, sweet memories. I'm glad, so glad for what you gave to me. Though you didn't always know just how to meet my needs. You both mean so much to me. You both mean so much to me. So that is a lot. I was thinking, I think when we get cherries, maybe it's a pound. 5 pounds. That's a lot. And it takes us like a good week to eat them. Thanks, Trevor. So in that song, I mentioned a lullaby that my dad sang for me, and I'm going to sing that one as my final song. I'm actually feeling better, you guys. I still got to keep it mellow, but tail end of a migraine. I'm affirming that it's the tail end, but it feels like it's lightened up a little. So that's amazing. How can that be? Sometimes singing will make it worse, but I think I got lucky today. So, well, let me just say, just little blurb here. Of course, there's this raunchy song, "You Can Touch My Cherries, but Don't You Touch My Plums," that I had to sing. Oh no. Oh my God, that's insane. I'm going to put my little blurb about my broadcast. So before I do the last song here, I'm a singer-songwriter amongst a number of things I do. Most of my music's modern American folk, but I also do some bluesy songs. Most it's acoustic guitar. Also do some vocal looping. I broadcast most weekdays between 5:15 and 6 p.m. Pacific time. Somewhere in there for like a half hour or so. 5 gallons is more like 7 pounds. Oh, gallons. Oh God, gallons, right, gallons. Oh no, we probably get like a half a gallon then. So that is crazy. And you got to use them before they go bad. Last song, yeah, Trevor, come on. It's not that bad. They are getting a real education indeed. Between that song sounds a little more risque than my persist song though. But yeah, I this is my 4th song, and I am like very lucky that I'm not getting a worse migraine. This is a good thing. All right. Anyway, Tumble Star, here we go. So it's a lullaby, so I warn you. Written for me by my dad when I was 4.5, not when he was 4.5. That wouldn't work. Tumble star, tumble from the sky. Totally, you're gonna hate cherries by the end of this. Tumble stop, tumble far. I wonder, wonder why. Sleepyhead, dreams are spinning round. Snug in bed, a gentle sleeping sound. A busy day full of play, friends were ever there. I sang my songs, I played my games, and toys always shared. Tumble star, tumble from the sky. Tumble far, I wonder, wonder why. Sleepyhead, dreams are spinning round. Snug in bed, a gentle sleeping sound. Tumble star, tumble from the sky. Tumble far, I wonder, wonder why. You're part of the promo team, Trevor? What does that mean? Does that mean, are you working for HAPS? What's that mean, Trevor? Or are you just volunteering? Or what's the deal with that? That's so interesting. What is HAPS Stars broadcast? Is that like they switch off between like the top broadcasters on HAPS or something? Gotcha. Awesome. All right, guys. So I pushed my luck here with my tail end migraine, but it's been lovely. I'm so glad you joined me, and I do hope you consider following me at Tiffany TLC Music. Any one of these spots is fine, but Twitter is the only place where I make announcements, and you can also watch there. So Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, YouTube, perhaps at Tiffany TLC Music. All one word. Oh, Carrie Long, right? Lots of musicians playing. Awesome. That's cool. All right. Well, you guys have some fun there. I will not be watching because I'm going to be doing dinnery things and such and trying to make it through the night with my remaining headache. Yep. Yays. Her. What? Yes, that's her. Gotcha. Thank you, Molly. Thanks for being with me, Trevor and Molly and Carrie and others. Dinnery things, yes. Like making and eating dinner, you know. I guess I didn't need to say dinnery things. Bye, Trevor. Take care, everybody. Thanks for being with me. I'm going to put in my... You're typing in the dark. I can see. Oh, God, Molly, take it easy. You don't want to hate cherries by the end of this thing. Be careful. Don't go too overboard. I'll put my little blurb there. Thanks, everyone. Until next time. Thanks, Carrie. Bye.